Get ready to dive into the 2024 Kia Telluride. With its rugged new look and high-tech features, this SUV offers something for everyone. Whether you're eyeing an adventurous X-Line model or something packed full of tech to rival a luxury SUV, we'll break down everything you need to know. Stay tuned to find out which trim is our top pick and which Telluride trim level might just be the perfect one for you. The 2024 Telluride remains largely unchanged from the 2023 model, except for some minor exterior restyling for a more rugged and refined look in the new model year. Across the Telluride lineup, amber daytime running lights are new for the 2024 model, whereas they were white on the 2023. On Telluride X-Line and Telluride X Pro models, black gloss replaces dark metallic exterior trim on the bumpers, lower door garnish, grille surround, and headlight bezels. Under the hood, all 2024 Tellurides will boast a 3.8-liter V6 with gasoline direct injection, rated at 291 horsepower, and paired with an 8-speed automatic transmission. Acceleration is respectable, as it should sprint from 0 to 60 in the high 6-second range. All-wheel drive is either available or standard on all trims, while front-wheel drive will be standard on the LX, S, EX, and SX trims. Regular unleaded fuel is all good here, and fuel economy is rated at 22 miles per gallon combined for front-wheel drive models, with a slight dip if you opt for all-wheel drive. The suspension setup will be McPherson struts in the front and multi-link independent rear suspension. Self-leveling rear suspension is standard on the X-Line trims or optional with a towing package on some lower trims. Towing is rated at 5,000 pounds for all models, unless you opt for an X Pro, which bumps it up to 5,500 pounds. With Drive Mode Select, you can choose between Comfort, Eco, Sport, and Smart modes, adapting the driving experience to your preferences. All-wheel drive models will also include a Snow mode and an all-wheel drive lock. If you ever need it, there's a temporary spare tire on board. The exterior of the Telluride is both stylish and functional. LED positioning lights and daytime running lights enhance visibility, while the auto light control and high-mounted stop lamp integrated into the rear spoiler add to the convenience and safety. Body color side mirrors are power adjustable, heated, and come with integrated LED turn signals. The solar front door windows and windshield, along with privacy rear windows, provide protection from the sun and add a touch of privacy. Step inside the Telluride, you'll find a well-appointed interior designed for comfort and practicality. The tilt and telescopic steering column, leather-wrapped steering wheel, and dual-zone automatic temperature control ensure a premium driving experience. For storage and convenience, there are front and rear side door pockets, a floor console with a center armrest, and even front seat back pockets and hooks. The second row one-touch slide and fold feature makes accessing the third row a breeze, along with remote folding buttons in the cargo area. Technology is at the forefront of the Kia experience. All Telluride models will feature a 12.3-inch center display with Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, Sirius XM, and more, plus Kia's Driver Talk feature, making communication with rear occupants a breeze. You'll have Bluetooth and Wi-Fi hotspot capability as well. As for seating configurations, only the base LX trim and the EX trim will seat 8 passengers. All other trims will feature second-row captain's chairs and seat 7. Starting off standard safety features with Kia's DriveWise suite of safety tech, which features blind spot collision warning, forward collision avoidance with pedestrian and cyclist detection, lane keeping assist, and smart cruise control with stop and go. Other safety features will include dual front airbags, side curtain airbags, and rear side airbags. The anti-lock brake system, electronic stability control, and hill start assist control ensure stability and control in various driving conditions, and the rear occupant alert with ultrasonic sensors ensures no one's left behind. As far as trim levels and included equipment, think of it on 5 different levels. Starting from the base LX, then you step up to the S, then EX, then SX, and then the range-topping SX Prestige trim. Then to add another layer, you've got what I would call the adventure levels, starting with X-Line adding a little spice, and the X Pro being the most rugged way to equip a Telluride. X-Line will be available at the EX, SX, and SX Prestige levels, while X Pro will only be available at the SX and SX Prestige levels. Both X-Line and X Pro models will increase ground clearance to 8.4 inches from 8 inches on the standard trims, and they'll include as standard a tow mode, self-leveling rear suspension, special stitching and patterns on the seats. A lot of what you get with the X-Line and X Pro will be visible on the exterior, including black bezels around the LED headlights and fog lights. Just a note, the fog lights are not included on the EX X-Line. You'll have a gloss black insert and surround trim, exclusive design grille, some special front and rear bumpers, a dark metallic surround molding around the windows, some gloss black accents on the front bumper and lower door, and a raised bridge-type roof rails with a gloss black finish. X Pro models will also add a 110-volt inverter in the cargo area or third row. X-Line models will include a unique 20-inch alloy wheel with a black finish, while X-Pro models will come equipped with a more rugged, unique 18-inch wheel design and all-terrain tires. Starting off with the base LX trim at $36,190. Remember, this comes standard as a front-wheel drive trim. In addition to the standard features, the LX will give you 18-inch alloy wheels, matte black outside mirror lower trim, body color door handles, a hidden single exhaust tip, a 4.2-inch color display for the gauge cluster, metal paint crash pad trim, chrome interior door handles, Syntex synthetic leather seating trim, second row 60/40 split fold bench seats, a 6-speaker audio system including 2 tweeter speakers, 5 USB charging ports, a manual lift gate, highway driving assist 1.5, and second row center armrest with cup holders. If you want to add all-wheel drive, you can do so for $2,000. Exterior color choices will be Everlasting Silver, Gravity Gray, or for an additional $495, you can choose Ebony Black or Glacial White Pearl. The only interior color choice on the LX trim will be Black Syntex. Next, let's step up to the S trim, starting at $38,090. This will also come standard as front-wheel drive. Here we will add 20-inch alloy D-type design wheels with a black finish and machine finish accents. You'll add a wireless phone charger, heated front seats, roof rails, those are going to be low profile with a silver finish, 8-way power adjustable driver's seat, an electric driver 2-way lumbar support, second row 50/50 split folding captain's chairs, a leather wrapped transmission gear shift knob, and satin chrome and body color outside door handles. Just like on the LX trim, you can choose to add all-wheel drive for $2,000, or you can add a sunroof package for $600, which is also going to upgrade interior lighting to LED. Exterior color choices will be Everlasting Silver, Gravity Gray, Dark Moss. For an additional $495, you can also choose Ebony Black, Midnight Lake Blue, Dawning Red, or Glacial White Pearl. On the interior, Black Syntex is available with all exterior colors, or a Gray Syntex is available only with Gravity Gray, Ebony Black, Midnight Lake Blue, or Glacial White Pearl exterior. Next, we've got the EX trim coming in at $41,790 in front-wheel drive form. This is going to add LED taillights, power folding outside mirrors, acoustic front door windows, body color outside door handles, a power tilt and slide sunroof, wood hydrographic crash pad trim, an electrochromic rearview mirror, LED illuminated sun visors and vanity mirrors, floor console synthetic leather wrapped side handles, satin chrome interior door handles, an LED overhead console lamp, LED second row lamp, and LED cargo lamp. This will add rear door side window curtains, leather seats. You'll get an 8-way power adjustable passenger seat with 2-way lumbar support. You'll add ventilated front seats, 6 USB charging ports, and a smart hands-free power liftgate with a programmable operation and auto-close functionality. You can choose to add all-wheel drive for $2,000, and for $800, you can swap out the second row bench seats for captain's chairs. You can also add a tow package for $795, which adds a tow hitch and upgrades to self-leveling rear suspension, but you can only option this package if you also option the $800 captain's chairs. Exterior color choices here will be Everlasting Silver, Gravity Gray, Dark Moss. For an additional $495, you can choose Ebony Black, Midnight Lake Blue, Dawning Red, or Glacial White Pearl. On the interior, black leather is available with all exterior colors. You can also choose a gray leather, which is available with every exterior color except the Everlasting Silver. You can also choose a pretty unique and cool looking navy blue and gray interior, which is only offered with Everlasting Silver, Ebony Black, Midnight Lake Blue, or Glacial White Pearl exterior colors. For just $295, you can choose a pretty distinguished looking mahogany leather interior that is available with all exterior color choices. Staying at the EX, let's talk about the EX X line, starting at $46,095. And this will come standard with all-wheel drive. You will also add a heated steering wheel and a positive temperature coefficient heater. Exterior color choices here will be Everlasting Silver, Gravity Gray, Dark Moss, Jungle Green. For an additional $495, you can choose Ebony Black, Midnight Lake Blue, Dawning Red, Glacial White Pearl, or Wolf Gray. Black leather interior will be standard and available with every exterior color. All X-Line models, you'll get some nice contrast stitching and a unique stitch pattern in the center of the seats. You can also choose to upgrade to a really cool terracotta leather for $295, which is also available with all exterior colors. And there's this really cool sage green interior color option that is available also for $295, but this one's only available with an ebony black, glacial white pearl, or jungle green exterior colors. All right, stepping up to the SX trim starting at $45,990. This will again come standard with front wheel drive. For this trim, we will have 20-inch alloy E-type design wheels with a black finish and machine finish accents. You'll add LED fog lights, gloss black outside mirror lower trim, a reverse tilt down function to the outside mirrors, a dual sunroof with front tilt slide functionality, a 12.3-inch full LCD digital gauge cluster, an LED third row lamp, an interior mood lamp with 64 colors, deluxe stainless steel pedals, deluxe stainless steel door scuff plates, 10-way power adjustable driver's seat, including cushion extension and thigh support, and 4-way lumbar support. You'll also have an integrated memory system for the driver's seat and the outside mirror position. You'll add a Harman Kardon premium surround sound system with 10 speakers, including a subwoofer and an external amplifier. You'll also get Quantum Logic surround sound and clarify, digital key 2 touch, blind spot collision warning with parallel exit, blind spot view monitor, forward collision avoidance with junction crossing, lane change oncoming, lane change side, evasive steering assist. You'll also add highway driving assist 2.0, and you'll add parking distance warning forward, parking collision avoidance in reverse, smart cruise control with machine learning, a surround view monitor, and aero wiper blades. You can choose to add all-wheel drive for $2,000. You can also add that tow package for $795, which again adds a tow hitch and upgrades you to that self-leveling rear suspension. Just like the EX, exterior color choices here will be everlasting silver, gravity gray, dark moss. For an additional $495, you can choose ebony black, midnight lake blue, dawning red, or glacial white pearl. And also like on the EX, you'll have black leather interior available with all exterior colors, gray leather available with every exterior color except the everlasting silver. That navy blue and gray interior option is also available, and again only offered with everlasting silver, ebony black, midnight lake blue, or glacial white pearl exterior colors. And you also still have that $295 mahogany leather interior that is again available with all exterior color choices. Now, if we look at the SXX line, that will start at $49,485. Again, comes standard with all-wheel drive, as all X-Line and X-Pro trims do, and you'll add that heated steering wheel back in and the positive temperature coefficient heater. And then the SXX Pro for $50,485. Again, coming standard with all-wheel drive. And the equipment will stay pretty much the same from the SX level, except for the added features that are included with the X-Line and X-Pro models. Both the SXX line and SXX Pro will feature the same exterior color options that we saw on the EX line, with everlasting silver, gravity gray, dark moss, jungle green, or for an additional $495, ebony black, midnight lake blue, dawning red, glacial white pearl, or wolf gray. Once again, interior color options will be black leather. You also have the $295 terracotta leather option that's available with all exterior colors, or the $295 sage green leather option that is available only with ebony black, glacial white pearl, or jungle green exterior colors. If you want your Telluride fully loaded, let's step up to the SX Prestige trim, starting at $50,890. This is the only non-X-Line or X-Pro iteration that will come standard with all-wheel drive. You'll also have 20-inch alloy E-type design wheels with a black finish and machine-finished accents. You will get front rain-sensing windshield wipers, a full digital display rearview mirror, premium cloth sun visor, headliner, and premium cloth wrap pillar trim. You'll also add heating and ventilation for the second row seats. You'll also add a 110-volt inverter in the second row on the rear of the center console, and you'll get a 10-inch head-up display. You can choose to add that tow package here for $795, which again adds a tow hitch and upgrades you to the self-leveling rear suspension. Same as the EX and SX, exterior color choices will be Everlasting Silver, Gravity Gray, Dark Moss. For an additional $495, you can choose Ebony Black, Midnight Lake Blue, Dawning Red, or Glacial White Pearl. Interior color options are similar, just with an upgraded Napa leather, and you'll be able to choose black or the $295 option of mahogany, available with all exterior colors. For no additional charge, you can also choose a light gray Napa leather, and that one will be offered with all exterior colors except the Everlasting Silver or Midnight Lake Blue. You can also choose a gray and navy blue Napa leather interior that is only offered with Everlasting Silver, Ebony Black, Midnight Lake Blue, or Glacial White Pearl exterior. Keeping equipment the same here, the SX Prestige X line will start at $52,385 and come standard with all-wheel drive, as well as the SX Prestige X Pro starting at $53,385. Exterior and interior color choices will carry over from the SX X line and X Pro models, so you'll have Everlasting Silver, Gravity Gray, Dark Moss, Jungle Green, or for an additional $495, you can choose Ebony Black, Midnight Lake Blue, Dawning Red, Glacial White Pearl, or Wolf Gray. Interior color choices stay the same as well, just with the more premium Napa leather. So you'll have the black Napa leather X-Line interior and the $295 terracotta available with all exterior colors, or that $295 optional sage green interior available only with the ebony black, glacial white, pearl, or the jungle green exterior colors. All right, so the price of whatever trim you choose is one thing, but what about the cost of ownership over time? For this, we turn to Edmunds.com and their 5-year true cost to own metric. This is their own proprietary data, so we can't really see what's under the hood of it. Edmunds is not a sponsor of this video or channel, but this does provide great perspective. And if anyone from Edmunds does feel like being a sponsor, help your boy out. Part of what makes this metric so great is that it takes into account every trim level offered and even specifies front-wheel drive or all-wheel drive for the trims without standard all-wheel drive. Not just that, but it will also adjust depending on location. Now, considering there are 10 trim levels on the 2024 Telluride and 4 trims are offered with front-wheel drive or all-wheel drive, I'm not going to bore you and go through each of the 14 configurations in this video, but I did look at each of them and I will go through a high-level summary of what stood out. So this 5-year cost to own metric is broken down into insurance, maintenance, repairs, taxes and fees, financing, depreciation, and even predicted fuel costs. It does assume 15,000 miles per year of driving, and obviously it's going to vary based on location as it relates to taxes and fuel costs. So if you're really interested in these numbers, I'd suggest you go look into this for yourself. Here's the 5-year cost to own for each configuration based on my location, which is in Western Washington State. Predicted fuel costs will naturally be higher for all-wheel drive models than front-wheel drive, but that's probably a small price to pay for the added capability. Now, I also took this a step further. I used the predicted depreciation from this metric to see how the residual values are predicted to play out, mostly just because I thought it was interesting. And here are how those break down both by residual value percentage and the residual value price. All right, let's look at inventory for the Telluride. There is no shortage of volume here. Unsurprisingly, the entry-level LX model has the lowest availability, but the big surprise here is that the highest volume we see is at the top SX Prestige trim when we include the X-Line and X Pro iterations. The implication here is that most buyers are seeing the Telluride closer to a $50,000 SUV than the mid-$30K starting price might suggest. The bottom line here is that there's an incredibly wide offering of Telluride models to fit a wide range of budgets and preferences, which is a perfect segue into our top picks segment. So which Telluride trim is the one to get? Like many other models in the Kia and Hyundai family, there's no shortage of standard features, and you'd be getting a ton of value no matter which one you choose. For our money, we'd probably skip over the LX and the S trims, not because they don't offer a lot for the price, just because some of the higher end features on the Telluride are so desirable and the premium you'd pay for them is not that much. The EX trim is the lowest trim that will have the Telluride feeling a bit more upscale, featuring leather seating, ventilated front seats, acoustic window glass, and a lot more. It's also worth noting that this is the highest trim that offers a second row bench seat, meaning if you have a need for 8 passengers, you're choosing between this or the LX. The EX trim is also the first trim available as an X-Line model, meaning if you really love the way they look and want some of the extra outdoor focus features, this is the most cost-effective way to get there. We'd probably be opting for all-wheel drive no matter which level, so the fact that the X-Line comes standard with all-wheel drive makes justifying the price jump just a little bit easier. Speaking of the X-Line and X Pro models, They have essentially the same equipment as their non-off-road focused counterparts, and overall they may perform just marginally better in certain situations. So unless you really love the styling, you could save some coin and skip the X-Line and X Pro models. The SX model is going to be our top pick. Going from EX to SX is only about a $4,000 jump in price, but there are way more features added than with any other individual trim. Even adding all-wheel drive, the MSRP would come in about $3,000 less than an SX Prestige, and over $5,000 less than the highest SX Prestige X Pro configuration. You'll add all the additional technology like the fully digital gauge cluster with the brilliant blind view monitor feature, and all the advanced safety tech the Telluride has to offer. You'll get the top view camera feature, which can be a lifesaver when parking something this size in tight spaces, and the premium Harman Kardon audio system. Now, even though the SX is the top pick and where we'd see most buyers be beyond excited with their choice, the SX Prestige model is still a relative bargain for an SUV of this size with this level of features and the quality of materials on the interior. Given the style and tech that this top Telluride offers, it could honestly make someone question if the badge of a premium brand is worth the added expense. Make sure you let us know in the comments below which Telluride trim is your top pick. Thanks so much for watching. Until next time, stay safe, and remember, life's too short to drive a base model. If you like what the Telluride has to offer but want something a little more unique, or maybe something with a hybrid option, you may check out the video we did on the all-new Hyundai Santa Fe.